Hi, I am Lynda Hafner. I'm a top producing realtor at Realty in Central Massachusetts. Today's video, we're going to talk about 4 of the most important home staging tips that you can use to get the highest price when you're selling your home. As a home seller, the most important thing that I can encourage you to do is to try to view your home objectively. Walk around your house as if you don't live there and look around as if you were attempting to buy your own home. Okay, look around and view it in a different light, and that is going to make it easier for you to figure out what you should and shouldn't do before you get it ready for the market. We want to create really awesome, warm, loving, passionate feelings in a buyer because that's what's going to get the highest price for them. And we want to appeal to the most number of buyers that we can so that we can increase the traffic and increase the competition. And again, those are all things that are going to increase the bottom line of what you end up receiving. It's going to give you the leverage to possibly get multiple offers and use that leverage to get the highest price. So let's set the stage in your home. We're going to start with the exterior. Take a look at the outside. Put a couple of nicely placed, evenly situated plants, flowers. If it's in the fall, put a few mums and pumpkins out. It's going to depend on the season that you're selling, but just give it a little curb appeal, spruce it up a little bit, and use your realtor for tips. Your realtor should easily walk you through the home and give you whatever tips you need. So curb appeal is number 1. That's the first thing they're going to see when they walk into your house. If you have a bunch of hoses hanging around, or trash, or buckets, or even trash containers, get rid of all that. Try to create a clean palette so that when they walk in, they're looking at something clean, organized, and something that they're going to be very interested in. And the same with the front door. Make that front door really sparkle. Maybe get a new handle for that front door that's bright and shiny and looks brand new. Maybe paint the front door or whatever door that they come in. That first impression is really important. So keep that in mind. Wherever they're gonna walk in, spruce that up first. So let's go to the most important room in your house first, the central living area of the home, which is the kitchen. Kitchens and baths that are updated are really powerful as far as getting the highest price for your home. It's the most important areas that a buyer looks at when they're figuring out price. So if your kitchen and your baths aren't looking good, let's try and figure out a couple of ways to spruce things up and make them look a little better. Maybe, in the kitchen, maybe if you have old dated cabinets, maybe you could put a coat of paint on them and make them look nice. Maybe some new handles on those cabinets. Something that's not going to be expensive for you as a seller, but just enough to really, make that kitchen sparkle and look sharp. So, and then another thing is just look around at your appliances, sparkle them up, have it super, super clean. You want that house as clean and sparkling as possible, especially the kitchen. No dishes in the sink for any showings. Make sure the sink is really clean. Any refrigerators that are on the magnet or any papers, clear all that off. You want that kitchen to look great. Everything on the counter, take it off. They want to see the counter space. They want to envision themselves cooking. And if they see all of your appliances on that counter, they may think you don't have enough counter space. So let's show it off. Let's take everything off and show all the counter space that you have. These are some of the little tips that I give and that make a huge difference when you're selling. Of the 4 most important tips, first one was the curb appeal of your home. Second is the decluttering of your home, and we're going room by room. We already went over the kitchen. Next, we're gonna walk into the living room. In the living room, you're gonna take a look around. Are there any magazines around? The remotes, even remotes, tuck them away. Put them in a drawer. Hide them under, a cushion or something. You want it to look like a magazine. I mean, like you don't live there. That's how buyers want it. They don't want to know you live there. They want to envision themselves living in there. But we have to help them to do that. So get rid of any blankets or pillows that you have on the couches. You know, again, make sure it's super clean. Make sure that any trinkets or knickknacks that you have are packed away and ready to be moved to your next place. Go through your living room, dens, office, and do the same thing in all of these rooms. Decluttering, then go up to the bedrooms. Declutter, again, declutter and clean. That is like absolutely, well, declutter would be number 2, and 3 would be clean. I would definitely suggest hiring a professional cleaner to clean your house right before you put it on the market. Nothing makes a buyer want to pay more money than a clean home. And nothing makes a buyer, let me put it to you this way, nothing makes a buyer want to take more money off the house than walking into a dirty home and seeing your personal stuff, dirty clothes on the floor, dirty dishes in the sink. They're gonna take 10 grand off the price of the house just for that, because they're gonna anticipate that the condition of the house is gonna reflect the overall condition of the house. So it is really going to hurt you when it comes time to getting that offer. So these are things I want you to think about to prepare, and those are the first 3 tips. Closets. Let's talk about closets. I know a lot of sellers, they clean their house and then they throw everything into the closet, and when buyers open those closet doors, literally stuff is like jumping out at them. Now, you can do this, I wouldn't suggest it. Box it up, throw it in the attic, put it in the basement, but don't overfill your closets. If anything, clear your closets out. You really want to have at least 25% extra space in the closet. You just want that space because they want to see space. These buyers want to give a good offer if they think they have plenty of space for their personal belongings. So this is something you want to take into consideration when you're staging your home as well. 4th tip is make sure your rooms all look as light and bright as possible. Now sometimes, there's not much you can do, in the basement and things like that. But as far as the main living area, take a look through at all of your rooms. Are there any rooms that are painted really dark or have dark paneling? Maybe a coat of paint to lighten it up would make a big difference in how light that room feels. People really love light and bright rooms. So do what you can to brighten that up. An easy fix is just, opening up the shades, opening up the curtains, push them away and let light in. We all love privacy in our homes, and we get so used to it that we don't even realize how much light we are preventing from coming into our house. But that is a very important tip that I give to my sellers that I think they don't really think about. So take a look and evaluate your house before putting it on the market and figure out all the ways you can add lights. Another thing is also just buy a couple extra lamps or put higher wattage light bulbs in the lights that you have to give that light appearance, because it just creates such good energy and really makes buyers want to pay more for your home, and that's what you want. So just to recap it, the 4 most important tips to get you the highest amount of money for staging your home would be: have great curb appeal, declutter your whole house of all your personal belongings, knickknacks, things like that, tuck it all away. Make sure it's clean, really, really clean. Have a professional cleaner. Spend a couple $100s and get that house, really clean for buyers. And then 4th is really make it light and bright. Also a couple other tips would be just check the neutrality, make sure things are fairly color neutral so that you'll appeal to the highest numbers of buyers. But those 4 tips are most definitely going to get you more money for your home. Thanks for joining me. I hope these home staging tips were helpful. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I love helping buyers and sellers. If you're in Central Massachusetts and I can help you buy and sell a home, please call me 508-942-7923. Would love to hear from you. Thanks. Have a great day.